Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TK Maths is Fun. In today's video, which is video number 2 on logarithmic function, which is a part of the syllabus of A-level mathematics, P3. So in the previous video, we have seen the rules of the log in detail, and then we have solved one question. Here is a QR code. You can find videos on P3, S2 and M1 and watch them for your understanding. Now let's come to the rule again. In this video, we will solve 2 questions of past paper to build the concept further. I will make altogether 6-7 videos on logarithmic equation so that you can get good grip on the topic. Now very important thing which I would like to repeat here. When we change index number into logarithmic function, the purpose of logarithmic function here is to find the value of y, right? And that's why we write y is equals to log of x base a. This is the way index number is converted onto log form. Here something is very important. This x cannot be negative. It has to be positive all the time. Only then log is defined. You can check if it is negative, it is error. And this base also has to be positive, but it cannot be 1. Now why it cannot be 1? Let's see the reason here quickly. Suppose I have changed this index number into log form, right? Following this rule here. So what happened? You are getting log of 1 base 1 equals to 3. Now let's take another one. 1 is equals to 1 power 4, 1 is equals to 1 power 5, 1 is equals to 1 power 3. No matter what power of 1 you take, it is always equals to 1. So now you see this is showing what? 2 different answers for the same thing. So that's why it is not defined for this. And second thing we know, log of 1 is always 0. Why? Because if you change log of 1 of base b into index form, it will be b power 0 equals to 1. Anything to the power 0 is 1, we know that, right? So we are going to start the question now. Just for your revision, this is your product rule. This is called quotient rule. When 2 numbers or 2 functions are multiplying, we can split them with plus sign in between. When they are dividing, split them with negative sign in between. This is called power law. Index come here as a multiplier. You can see here k has come here from k or from m. So let's see this question, which is taken from March 24 variant 3.2. So 2 equations are given to you, and you have to express ln p power 7q in terms of a and b. So first of all, let's change the given form into product so that we have separate ln p and ln q. Now because it is multiplying here, so we will apply product rule and power, plus sign will come, and this 7 will come here as a multiplier when we will further apply power law on it. Now after that, we will try to simplify the given 2 equation, and then we will substitute value of ln p, ln q. This we will try to get from there. So let's see the first condition given to us. ln p over q equals to 1. So we can see, we can apply product rule, quotient rule here because they are dividing. ln p minus ln q equals to 1. I'm calling it equation 1. Then the second condition, which is ln q square p equals to p. Let's split that because they are multiplying here. So what will happen? When I will split it, plus sign will come in between, right? So it will become ln q square plus ln p equals to p. And then I can apply here what? Power law again. So this will be my second equation. So what comes in your mind? What will you do? You will solve them simultaneously to get the value of ln p and ln q, which we will substitute here. So from equation 1, I am making ln p a subject. It will become a plus ln q, right? Calling it 4, equation 4. And then again from equation 2, I am going to substitute value of ln p here. So it will become, this is ln q. it is 2 ln q, I'm substituting here, plus a plus ln q is equals to b. Okay, so this will become 3 ln q, because when there is no coefficient it is 1, you know that. 3 ln q is equals to b minus a. So ln q is equals to b minus a upon 3. I'm calling it 5. Now I can substitute this ln q in equation 4 here to get the value of ln p. Agreed? So now I'm going to use equation 4. Keep writing like this. This gives a very clear hint which equation you are using. So I'm substituting the value of ln q, which is b minus a over 3 here in this place. Okay. So now I will simplify it. It will become ln p is equals to, when there is no denominator it is 1, so I can take LCM and it will become 3a. So ln p will become 2a plus b upon 3. So now I will go to the given equation, which is 7 ln p plus ln q. So I'm going to substitute the value here of ln p. So ln p was 2a plus b upon 3. 2a plus b upon 3. And what was ln q? Ln q from equation 5, here it is b minus a upon 3. And then I will simplify, because the denominator is same, so I can multiply the numerator with the bracket 7 to the 14 plus 7b plus b minus a. Denominator is same, so I don't need to worry about it. So it is 14a. So it is 13a plus 8b upon 3. So finally we have expressed this ln p square q in terms of a and b. This is what question was asking, or it was required. So I hope you understood. If any step is not clear, you can ask me in the comment. I'll explain again. Let's go to next question, which is from March 23 variant 3.2. Okay, so I'm giving you 1 minute. Maybe you can try out and then we will move on. But I will not actually wait for 1 minute. I will start solving. You can put the video on pause and try it. Okay. Express y in terms of x. It means you have to make y a subject. So what is given to you here is x is equals to ln 2y minus 3 minus ln y plus 4. Now what comes in my mind right now, the moment I see two ln functions here, right, and there is minus sign in between, immediately I think of quotient rule. I'm writing here just to help you to recall it, which is equals to ln a over b. But the condition is the coefficient should be 1. So which is right, because the coefficient here is 1. Nothing is written, it means it is coefficient 1. So it is x is equals to ln 2y minus 3 upon y plus 4. Right. Now I'm helping you to recall the second law, how to change log form into index. So we have seen when log is given like this, we can change it into index form. What it becomes? It is x is equals to a power y. So this is acting as what? As this number. Okay. So I'm making it a subject. It is 2y minus 3 upon y plus 4 is equals to, base here is a, right? Oh, I should have written lg, because if it is ln, the base is e. Okay. So now either it is ln or lg, the log rule remains same. So when it is written ln, natural log, we have seen in first video, it means it has log base e, right? So it means e is there in this one. So I can say e power x. Now I will cross multiply, because I have to make what? Y a subject. Okay. So now it will be 2y minus 3 is equals to e power x bracket y plus 4. Okay. So now I have to make y a subject. So let me separate the terms which have y in it. So I need to expand the bracket now. Now y is present in this term and this term. So let them write together. and I'm taking 3 to the other side, it will become plus 3. So now what will I do? I will take y as a common factor out. Only then I can make it a subject. Agreed? After that, you know the reason for the cross multiplication here. We call it cross multiplication, but what works behind, I'm sure you know the reason behind it. So this is how you can express y in terms of x. One thing, when I did this correction here, let me tell you again. When it is log base 10, it can be written as simple log or lg, right? And when it is written log base e, it means we are talking about natural log. So when it is written like this, it means the base is e, right? So in this case, when I was taking the example here, I wrote here what earlier, ln x is equals to y. So if I want to change it into index form, it will be x is equals to e power y. And that's what the moment I see, I say, oh my god, I made this mistake. So human being can also make mistake. Agreed? And I am a human being. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please press like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Take care. Allah Hafiz.